Welcome to the Golf Spotlight. I'm Ralph Irvin, and we're here talking about the latest driver from the folks at TaylorMade. It's the SLDR, and I'm here with Tom Olsavsky. Tom, this is a whole new direction for your driver development.
Ralph, it's really a new launch window we're finding with SLDR. It's much higher launching, less spin, and we're recommending golfers get a little bit more loft to take advantage of that low spin rate. The whole key here is to make a driver that goes farther. And the challenges there is we know we have a speed limit from the USGA. We can only do so much with the club itself, but if we can change the launch conditions and improve them, we're going to pick up a lot more distance, and we're seeing big gains from golfers right now.
Well, and one thing that's got to be noted overall with driver development, and I don't know if we've talked about it in a couple of years, was the fact that as you are able to achieve new technologies, as you're able to do new things, you can then change the driver to improve everything. So as golf balls improve, it's important to get drivers that fit that same model.
Yeah, the whole idea really is we know there's distance out there, but it's getting golfers to a new launch window, which is higher launch and less spin. We know from the physics that's what makes the ball go farther. So if we can take that weight that we had in the back and in the high parts with the old movable weights and put it front and low with the SLDR sliding weight system, then we're able to get better launch conditions, a little bit more ball speed, and much better distance. The key here is now is the weight forward. And with the weight forward, that gets that contact point underneath the ball better, which gives you those good launch conditions.
And the new face is just that, a brand new face.
Yeah, it's really a whole new look to the golf club that we haven't had in a while. Give us the great feeling and looking golf club that sets up right behind the ball perfectly. And golfers get the great feeling they're going to hit it far. And when the club produces that, then it's really a win-win for the golfer.
And the great thing is when you talk about the options that are in the marketplace, you've got something like an R1 that fits a certain eye, and this has a totally different look, maybe a more classic look with the darker head.
Yeah, we really see in many ways what happened on tour is this driver is going to obsolete pretty much everything that's out there, including R1s. Because of that CG position, because of the distance performance, we know that you buy a driver because you hit it longer and straighter. And that's the whole key, is we're going to create the equipment to do that for you.
And then it's real easy when you go in to get this driver to get it fit in tune just to your particular specifications, whether it's a left or right bias, and of course, the loft adjustment.
Yeah, one of the great things about the new sliding weight system is we set it up for a neutral position, which is technically really neutral. In the old clubs, when we had two weights, we had to pick one of them. So now you have benefits both ways. It's a much heavier weight than we've used in the past. It's a 20-gram weight system, so that's more than double what we had. And that allows us to give you a much wider range, much easier to move the weight itself. The old weight probably took you, if you were good, it took you about a minute if you didn't drop a weight. This system takes 10 to 15 seconds and is really simple to use, simple to understand. If you want a little bit more, you just move it a little bit more towards fade or draw. And that's a great breakthrough in terms of usability that we see golfers benefiting from right away.
Well, and if people want to learn more about all the different technology within this club, where can they get that?
TaylorMade-Golf.com. That's where we have all the good scoop on the new SLDR.
All right, Tom, thanks as always for the time.
All right, Ralph, always good.
I want to thank Tom Olsavsky for joining us here on the Golf Spotlight. Join us next time as we continue to give you the information that you need for your next golf purchase.